Hi, this is Sridhar. Today I am going to explain you about SQL Loader. SQL Loader is basically installed in all Windows machine to load the data from the Windows flat file into our database. If you have the data, if you have some data in your Windows machine and the data is in a form of flat file and the data are separated, each columns are separated with a specific delimiter. Here I used the comma symbol. If the data are separated with the delimiter, and if you want to load this data, here only we have 4 datas, but if you have many billions of data which you have downloaded from any downstream application, then you want to insert all these data into our database. In that case, SQL Loader is very much useful. Today I am going to show how you will load all these values into our database. Here I am using the first value as the employee ID and the second value is the first name, and these two values are separated by the delimiter comma symbol. This is my data. I am going to insert into the table. I am showing you the table. The table is EMP. In the EMP table, the first column is employee ID and the second column is first name. So I am going to insert the data which is present in the flat file to this table EMP. So how I am going to insert? Using SQL Loader. The SQL Loader syntax, first of all, to execute this, we have to create the control file. Let me explain you about this control file. The first one is load data. You are going to load the data, and that's the reason we have written the load data. And if you are loading the data, and if some data already present in the target table, what you have to do? So first instruction you have to give it whether you want to append the data or you want to truncate the existing data and load this new data. Whether you want to truncate the data present in this target table and then loading the new data from the flat file, or you want to append the data from the flat file to the target table. So you have to specify that. In this case I am going to truncate the data present in the target table and then loading into the table, the table name here I am using EMP, this table EMP. And fields, the fields are terminated by, here the fields are terminated by comma symbol. Let me show you again the data. The fields, the first field is terminated by this comma symbol. So each and every field is terminated by the comma symbol, and that's the reason I am giving fields terminated by comma symbol comma. And what are the columns present in this table EMP? The columns are employee ID and first name. So these things you have to specify, and let me execute. This is a control file, and save this control file in the same location, or else you have to specify the location name. Data.ctl is my control file, and to execute data.ctl, this is a control file, and data, and what data I have to go insert? The data which I want to insert is data.txt. This data I want to insert. To execute, let me get into the command prompt, get into the corresponding location, that is downloads, and execute this statement. Execute this statement. To save time I have already copied. SQL Loader, this is a syntax loader, and hr/hr is, this is my username / password at the Oracle instance. I am using ORCL, Oracle database. Data equals, which data I am going to insert? Data.txt. Data.txt data I am going to insert. So data equals data.txt space control. What is my control file? Control equals data.ctl. My control file always should end with CTL. So control equals data.ctl, and log For this command you have to log the information. If it fails, or if it fails due to bad data, anything, those details will be entered into the log. So I have to specify the log file. Log equals data dot log, and discard if any files, if any field values, the contents discarded, in that case those values will be returned into the my discard file. So you have to specify discard equals file name data.dsc, discard file name. Execute this, it will return like this. So the data are populated into my table. Let me check. Yes, populated. And this is auto commit. Even if you give rollback and then again execute, yes, values are there. It is auto commit. If you see the next statement, if you change my control file, I am changing the control file. Instead of truncate means it will truncate the data and then load the fresh data. Instead of truncate, I am using append. Append means it won't truncate. I didn't give truncate here. I am just using append. Append means it will append the values present in my data.txt. It will append all the values into the table. So it won't truncate the target table. So the values will be appended. Values will be appended. Let me execute again. Before that, execute this one. We have only 4 records. I am appending the values present in my data.txt to the table emp. Executing the same. Check it again. See, the values are appended. If you want, you can append the values from the flat file to the table. And same way you can also use insert. But if you are using insert, definitely the table should be empty, otherwise you will get error. Change the control file and change it, instead of append, give insert. But if you are giving insert, the values of the target table should be empty, but here the values are not empty. Let me see whether you are getting error. If you see, for insert option, table must be empty. Error on table emp. So values are not inserted. So for insert, if you are giving insert, then the values should be empty. If it is not empty, then you will get error. And there is one more option called replace. Replace means it will replace the content, means it will truncate and then insert. Replace means in the sense it will truncate and then replace. So you can change the, let me change the control file. Instead of insert, let me give replace. Replace means it will replace the content. Replace the content means it will truncate and then it will insert. It's done. Previously we have 8 number of records, same 4 records. If I have given replace, means it will replace the contents present in the table to the contents present in the flat file. See here, the old records are replaced by the new records which is present in the flat file. And here if you see, optionally enclosed by double quotes. For this, the speciality is, if your input that is text file, flat file is like this, because of your downstream application, sorry, the data which is coming from any application, if your data looks like in this format, if your data is like this and you are inserting the same data without using the keyword optionally enclosed by double quotes, if you are not using this, then let me see, if you are not using this optionally enclosed by, then your data will be inserted as it is. As it is means same double quotes. Double quotes will also be inserted into the target table. See here, double quotes is also inserted in the target table, but you don't want to insert it like double quotes. I don't want to insert like double quotes. I want to remove the double quotes. In that case, what you have to do, you have to change this control file by giving the statement optionally enclosed by double quotes means some of the field values are optionally enclosed by double quotes, so remove that. It means some of the field values are optionally enclosed by these double quotes, so remove those values. Remove those double quotes values, not the entire value, only remove the double quotes and then insert. So let me insert it again, check it in the database. Now if you see, double quotes are not inserted, and that is the purpose of giving optionally enclosed by double quotes. And another thing, you can give previously I have given the input file, that is the input file data, and log file log equals data.log, discard equals data.dsc, all these values in the command prompt, in the prompt itself. But if you want, you can enclose all these values in the control file itself. In the control file itself, you can mention all these path, all these locations. That is, in file means your input file where it is, and the bat file where it is, and the discard file where it is. You can give all these statements in your control file itself. Let me execute. Let me change my control file. I changed it like this, and I am executing. Here while executing, no need to give data where the data is, where the log file is, where the discard file is. No need to specify anything, because all these things you have already specified in your control file itself. Just you can mention only the control file, SQL loader, the password, and only the control file, because everything you have mentioned in the control file, inside the control file itself. Execute. Actually I have given wrong table name as T2. Let me change it as EMP. My table name is, here it is EMP. Execute it again. It's completed. Check it in the database. Yes, values are here, completed. My input data looks like double quotes only, that's why I'm getting double quotes. And my control file, there is no optionally enclosed by double quotes, and that's the reason I'm getting the data in the database as double quotes. If you give optionally enclosed by double quotes here, then you won't get the double quotes in my target table also. That's all about the SQL loader. Thanks for watching. Bye.